Contraband Fan back and on a roll today. This episode we're looking at a Yukon brand, which was actually made right here in Indianapolis, Indiana, probably in the 40s or 50s. You can tell by the size of the gaps in the grill that at such time people were given credit for having a brain and sense enough not to go sticking things in fan. Whereas with its modern counterpart, the grills are aerodynamically opaque, just about. Let's see this thing run. Then I'll do a side-by-side with ultra modern, which is still all metal and a decent sized motor. I'll get into that in a little bit. Now, I apologize if I get the phone in the Airstream. That will be kind of noisy, but quality fans are able to make such an Airstream so as to be noisy, which is a good thing, providing we're careful with it and don't allow it to become obnoxious. Speaking of obnoxious, the new imposter whirligig wannabe fan makers consider quality of this sort to be obnoxious because it exposes them for being the bumbling idiots that they are, voluntarily or otherwise. Let's see this thing run. Now I'm the cameraman, the tripod, the buyer, the mechanic, and so on and so forth. I'm doing everything all at once, so I might get a little stumbly here, trying to get some power to this thing, and I might not even get electrocuted. Let's see. Well, hang on a second. Sorry about that. Yeah. Look at that. Just to exhibit the kind of power this thing has, you can see the dust that's kicking up in here. This is my wood stove room. There's lots of wood debris, and I'm a slob anyway. So anyway, it looks like it's snowing. But this will give you a little better idea of the power this thing has. This is full-size beach towel, or bath towel rather. And I have it on a wood stake so as to spread it out uniformly. And you can see that from 4 feet away, it's got the thing just about stood out horizontally. Move it a little bit closer. Good old Yukon is just a marathon running, romping, stomping, appropriately built air handler. Okay then. Shut it down here. Testament to the quality of the era. It just wants to keep running and running, and it has run for years. I got this on trade from a laundromat dry cleaner place who was told by various wise and knowledgeable government establishments that the gap in the grill is dangerous and therefore must not be used. Even though no customers go behind the counter, we're all too stupid not to stick our hands in the fan, according to the proper authorities who are there to keep us safe. Yeah, right. So let's see what their idea of a fan is. Look at that, look. Oh no, I can touch the blades. I'll probably die. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so glad for this ultra modern. Of course, old enough to have been run to death and left for dead. But that's alright. I'm Contraband Fans. It's in good hands now. Yeah. This one. You see the width of the grill and allowing for the depth of the blade there to perform like a runaway train. And this grill set is narrower, not allowing for such performance. Why it was made like that, I couldn't tell you, other than that bunch of candy ass morons are running the show at that place. Any case, let's watch it run and compare its performance. Compare. Okay. Alrighty then. It's a decent contender. it is all metal. So let me get out of the way here and give it the towel test. There's the towel, and directly in front of it, much closer. It's flopping the towel pretty good, but it's not near the horizontal like it was with good old Yukon. But yeah, you can see it's got a pretty big motor. Modern Yukon, good old-fashioned walking machine variety. Pretty much unsinkable. Pretty much meant to last a few years, maybe 10, and then be replaced and prop up the economy artificially. Okay, it's awful noisy with that running. I think I'll pull the plug on it. There we are. Let me get back out of this hole here in my glorious front porch wood stove room. Oh, look at that. Oh, the safety freaks would just have a cow. Never mind about that. Oh, my custom humidifier pan. Anyway, staying on point, which is difficult for me sometimes. Beautiful electric fans. Now that pattern in the blade lends it structural rigidity, which it wouldn't really need if it was made of sufficiently thick material. Usually, and I may yet do it on this one, at the outer edges of that, where it has the most exposure to the air, I will hammer that flat and eliminate a lot of noise. This one's only partially done. I've cleaned it and I've souped up the blade generally, but still work to do on it, and I have a deal. I'll have others of these coming in. Okay, I've gone on about long enough. More fans from Contraband Fan coming promptly, including an innovation of mine. Well, I can't tell you too much about that, it'll spoil it. Alright, check back real soon. Contraband Fans. Oh, there's a beauty from an old video on YouTube some time ago, and it's still powerful as can be for a dinky little motor. In any case, I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you for watching. Praise Jesus.